And hello again, YouTube. What's happening? It's Thursday night. My mouth feeling a lot better. Still, still feels weird. I don't know. It just feels weird the way I got the two upper teeth kind of pushing into my gums. Although I seem to be talking better, and that's a good thing. I still have yet to try singing. So I'm kind of nervous about that tonight. I've been thinking for years about building myself like a little recording studio at home, and I'm hoping when I get Priscilla completely out. She swears she's hoping to be completely gone by the end of this weekend. So I hope she's serious about that. Anyway, God, looking right into the sun, that shit's blinding. Uh, yeah, I'm hoping by she's just hoping to have everything out by the end of the weekend. So, anyway, something I've always kind of wanted to do is set up a little recording studio. Not like a full-on recording studio, but just the basics to where I can lay down tracks and play my instrumental tracks and then add vocals or perhaps layered vocals to them. I mean, obviously, if I set up a little mixing console. Obviously, if somebody comes in with a guitar or something else and wants to plug in, I can patch them in. I got the skills to do that. Anyway, if I had that, it would have been nice to get some practice just to see if I can sing with my changed up mouth. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I might not. I don't know. I'm gonna sing tonight. I'm just nervous about it. The last few days I've been stressing about just feeling self-conscious about the way I look with my teeth gone. Mind you, I don't have all my teeth gone. Just want to clarify that. It's two, but they're visible. It's definitely changed the appearance of my smile. Anyway, been kind of nervous about that, and then I was kind of thinking as I was looking at some of the videos that I've shot from inside bullocks, and it's so dark inside bullocks. Nobody's even gonna freaking notice. What the hell am I thinking? Kids playing soccer over here. Kind of walk around so I don't get in the middle of their game. I had somebody in one of my recent vlogs ask if I could do a walk through the park, since I'm like always walking across the north edge of the park down Oak Street. And someone asked if I could do a walk through the park, and I told them yeah, but not until after it cools down. But it's actually pretty nice out right now. Now I do think it got really hot this afternoon, but it's pretty nice out right now. Oh, and did I even say the date and the date? I don't think so. Thursday, September 1st, 2022, 6:37 p.m. And check the Obama phone. Trying to get logged in. It's being difficult here. 104 degrees. So 104 degrees, pretty hot to a lot of people, but pretty mild for August in Phoenix. So kind of walking straight through the park. I don't have a whole lot of time to do any extra walking, but I'll give you all a little bit of a tour of Pierce Park. So kids playing soccer over there, some other kids playing soccer there. Obviously none of the organized leagues or large groups that come here sometimes, but it's cool to see some kids out enjoying the park. It is a nice day. It's looking like this end of the park It's hard to tell how many of those people are people just kicking it versus the homeless. And I'm not going to get close enough or ask questions to find out. Nobody in the volleyball courts though. I can hear some music. That's always nice. Yeah, but from here it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if those people are, it could be there's just some people hanging out having a barbecue. But, to be fair, if it is homeless people, they're not being problematic, so that's all right. And there's the playground. They put in a new playground here, I want to say about 4, maybe closer to 6, maybe 5 years ago. This is not the playground that was here when I first moved here. My daughter Lily, I used to bring her to this. I want to say she was maybe 5 years old when I first moved out here, and I used to bring her to this playground all the time, but it was a lot different. Anyway, there's some kids hanging out and playing. Those are the new Arlo apartments. Those are really high dollar apartments, and as you can see, it's all. I want to say it's all fenced off, but it does look like there's a gate to Arlo. So I don't know. Maybe the residents do have direct access to the park. I've never noticed this gate before. That's something I find interesting. No, there's a sensor. No, it does look like people that live there have some kind of a sensor where they can directly access the park from their apartment. So that's pretty neat. And a grill over here for the people in Arlo apartments. I never noticed that before. That's pretty neat. I like that. Sure would be a lot nicer if there was a straight through path from here to 44th Street, but yeah, nope, you can only go through there if you live there. There's also an entrance to the townhouses, and it kills me I can't think of the name of that townhouse community that's over the fence to my right there. But yeah, some of the individual townhouses, I've long been aware of some of the individual townhouses having a back gate that enters the park. I've always thought it'd be neat to have a place like that. I mean, I'm not a big fan of townhouses because with the townhouse, of course, you've got an HOA and you're pretty much you've got HOA fees that you're paying monthly, and it's like it's like all the downsides of renting and all the downsides of owning. But there are a lot of things you can do when you have a townhouse that you can't do with just an apartment. But like that where these guys got the gate. Anyway, I always thought it'd be neat to have a place with a back gate that just goes right into a park. I think that would be pretty neat. It doesn't seem to be anybody in the basketball courts today. Something about a big old dog. Pretty chill day at the park. It's not empty, but it's some people are out. Like I said, it's this even though 104 is pretty hot to a lot of people. For Phoenix, this is a mild summer day, which is pretty wild because the forecast for today was 110 with a heat wave. So I expected it to be much, much hotter when I came out of my apartment today. I came out of my apartment just now. I've been largely just hiding at home in the air conditioning, waiting for a call from Rob, which never came. I finally called him a little, I don't know, maybe about 6:05. He said he thinks he knows exactly what's causing my problem with my air conditioning. Something to do with a relay. I don't know, a lot of times when he explains stuff like that to me, I feel my brain just glazing over because I kind of understand what he's saying, but then kind of I don't know exactly what part he's talking about. Anyway, more electrical shit, of course. He said he's ordered the part. It's going to come in tomorrow. So, but for now, he's just like, hey, you can just come get your car now, so you have it to go to your show, and just try to bring it by bring it by in the morning tomorrow. So yeah, that's where I'm headed now. Yeah, so that's where I'm headed now. It's a nicer view of these townhouses here. I haven't been there for a long time. I remember going to those townhouses to visit like some friends of friends back in like the mid 90s, and those townhouses were fairly old then, so it's kind of neat to see some stuff that's stayed in this neighborhood for such a long period of time. I have no idea what they sell for these days. certainly more than I can afford. In fact, every time I see signs that say like how much rent is at a given place, or watch any kind of video talking about Phoenix rentals, a couple different channels I've been watching that do that sort of thing, where they'll walk through and talk about house rentals and whatnot. And oddly enough, Lizard Hunter did a video like that. That was random, kind of unexpected. Not completely unexpected. I was watching one of his live streams maybe about a week ago, where he had said that his regular videos, which mostly consist of going up and down 27th Avenue and getting footage of the working girls, that those videos have been getting demonetized by YouTube, and that he was wondering like what he'd be able to do with his channel, what kind of direction he could take that YouTube channel. And one of the things he mentioned was, he's like, well, he goes, I could do apartment reviews where I show what the apartments are like inside, and go inside like I'm a prospective tenant and show what the apartments are like inside here inside the zone along the track, and ask them questions about, hey, do you rent to felons? And anyway, so he did the first of such video this week, and pretty entertaining. It was extra entertaining for me, just because that particular apartment complex that he went into, and I forget the name of it, but I know I've featured it in some of my videos just as I've driven near it. The particular complex that he went into is the one that my ex-wife was living in with her parents when I met her. So, like, oh, that was an interesting blast from the past. Wow, looks like I timed this just perfect. It's 6:46, shows my bus is going to be arriving at 6:48, and I think I can see it just north of me. Yeah, I think that's my bus right there, so I guess I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for coming with me on the walk. Wow, this is the best I've timed the bus in forever. Hope you all enjoyed the little walk through Pierce Park.